Hey man, you mind if I hit this real quick? What's up guys? Welcome back to the Gold Guy YouTube channel and welcome back to another e-bike review. Today I have the Engwe EP2 folding electric bike. Whoa! Is that what China smells like when you open up one of these boxes? Let's get all this packaging off. Wham! Here's the bike all opened up, and it is pretty obvious that there's a good bit of assembly here. We've got the seat post, which I noticed right off the bat has like springs on the back. It looks super comfy, so I'm excited about that. Then we have the handlebars to install, which have a really cool looking display. The rear luggage rack needs to be installed, including this really crazy looking taillight, which looks like it's from like a motorcycle. Then you got your front wheel and the front fender, which is metal. Seems like a lot of really good components for this bike. Then there's also this piece, which I think has something to do with like the handlebar post, and keys for the battery. We got some pedals, manual, some zip ties, plastic exterior but metal insides. To make the bike even more foldable, you can fold in the pedals like that. Little tool bag. We have the charger, which has a fan built in, and the output is 54.6 volts at 2 amps. Sicherheit sein Buch. Step 1, attach the handlebar sub-assembly, which would be this guy. Just go like that, and then we tighten down this down. There we go, that looks good. Then slide that top collar back in place, nice and tight. Step 2, attach the front wheel, fender, and the front light. Putting it in place here. And the same bolt that holds the headlight in place is the one that holds the fender in place. Step 3, attach the front wheel and adjust the front brake if needed. And it goes. In the upright position, and it goes in a hole in the bottom of the fork tube. And we can tighten down that nut. And now we find out if we even need to adjust the front brake. So to do that, pick up the bike and spin the front wheel. And I don't hear any rubbing, so that's good. And then I'll pull the brake lever, and brake is adjusted perfectly already. Step 4, install the seat and pedals. And finally, step 5, charge the battery. This one actually has a waterproof cover for the charging port. Pop that out and plug it in. It's red, so that means it's charging. Okay, got the old Engwe EP2 outside. It's all charged up and it's ready for a ride. That rhymed. Got the GoPro set up here. I actually kind of just mounted it there so I would have it to film some shots when I get to the park, but it actually kind of doubles as like a second camera angle, and that just shows that this cargo rack is very useful. I got the taillights all mounted up and it looks just like a motorcycle taillight. It's amazing. I also added some zip ties to the taillight wire so it's all ready to go. So let's go ahead and power up the bike and see what the display looks like. I learned something really cool about this bike. The key actually doubles as like an ignition lock. So the display was on. If I turn the key off, then display is off. So you can take the key out and have basically a locked bike that you can pedal, but you won't be able to use the motor. That's a really cool security feature that I've actually never seen on a different e-bike. So that's something really cool about this one. Now we are ready to ride. Display is pretty cool looking, not one that I've seen on other e-bikes. Oh, tire's flat. Now we are ready for a ride. Oh yeah, that feels a whole lot better. Alright, starting off in first gear. Pedal assist 0. Right off the bat, I noticed this bike is very easy to pedal, so it must have the correct gearing. A lot of e-bikes don't. Oh, we're going down the big hill. That's a good test. Feels so solid. Oh, handlebars literally just moved. Motor's kicking in now. Let's try going up to pedal assist 5 and let's find out what the top speed is. We're in kilometers per hour. So we went 45 kms there. Okay, now let's find out the top speed. Motor's doing most of the work. So my pedals, yep. So that's the trade-off of having really low gearing. It's good for going slow, but once you get going fast on pedal assist 5, I can't even do any of the work. The motor's doing it all because the pedals are just, the size of the sprocket can't keep up with that hub motor. Brakes work good. It's a very steep hill and it stopped me on a dime. Let's hit some speed jumps. Oh yeah, hopefully it doesn't fall apart. Whew. No, we good. Hey man, you mind if I hit this real quick? Wheelie. Ooh. Man, this is like old tires. All this brown stuff looks like mulch, but it's actually ground up tires. And it's not great for bike riding or wheelies. That is a huge tree. Wow. Let's hit the trail. Woo! Well, I had a lot of fun with the Engwe EP2 Pro, except for the second time I slid down that ramp. That kind of hurt. The first time was funny, but after that it wasn't so funny anymore. Obviously, this bike has a lot of bang for your buck. Since it's foldable, you can take it a lot of places that you wouldn't be able to take a normal bike, full-size bike. So this definitely has its advantages. The coolest thing I think about it is that it does have that key ignition. Really gives you that peace of mind for security and keeping the bike outside on the streets. After I tightened everything down, it is totally solid, and you can definitely do some off-roading and have fun on this bike, no doubt. If you want to pick one of these things up, check out the link in the description for a nice little discount. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Yeah, my tailbone didn't, but I had fun anyways, so hopefully you had fun watching it. If you did, please hit that like button down below. Comment what you think about this bike if you have one, any details I might have missed. And also, please hit that subscribe button and the notification bell if you want to stay in the loop with all my new videos. I've got a new motorcycle restoration coming out if you're one of those fans. And yeah, that's going to be it for this Engwe EP2 Pro review. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace.